Welcome everyone. Welcome to our very first episode ng Q&A with Sibs and Charise. So for
Yes, come
this very first episode, may guest tayo na very special. Si si partner si Charise Palomas. She is my friend
Yes.
from UAE. And partner, pakilala ka muna.
Hi. I'm Charise. I'm 34 ba ako? 35. Yeah, I forgot my age. And I'm here, locked down in UAE, Al Ain, with the house of my patient. And I work as a home care nurse here for almost 5 years now. And I've known Jean for almost 5 years also.
Wow.
And she's one of my prayer warriors. And she's a good friend, dear sister to me and to the other Sibs in Every Nation Al-In Church. That's all.
So, thank you. Kaya nga pala partner yung tawag ko sa kanya kasi yun nga dahil sabi niya 'di ba, prayer partner. So parang
Yeah.
pinaikli lang din namin, naging partner na lang siya. So yun. So basically yung ano natin is Q&A. So question and answer about what? So anything under the sun. 'Di ba, partner? So ngayon may mga questions tayo. At
Yes,
ready ka na bang sagutin yung mga
Hindi
katanungan
pa.
natin? Hindi pa.
Pag
So,
matatalinong
hindi yan. Be natural at saka be yourself. Yun lang yung
Sige.
ko sa'yo. Una pala sa lahat, salamat sa pag-accept ng invitation na makasama dito sa video ko. So, as we all know, yun nga dun sa yung nag-declare ng yung WHO or yung World Health Organization ng pandemic when it comes dun sa coronavirus 2019 or as we all know yung COVID-19 na sinasabi. So, di ba nag-change yung lifestyle ng mga tao sa worldwide? Kasi nga di ba yung pandemic, prevalent siya worldwide. So, buong mundo yung naging naapektuhan. So, yung question natin dito is, kasi si Ate Cha, pagkakilala ko talaga sa kanya, extrovert talaga siya ever since. No? Parang yung friendship namin, magkabaligtad. So, introvert ako, meaning medyo shy, tapos laging gusto may time alone. Samantalang si Ate Cha, sociable siya, outgoing siya, super. At gusto niya talaga mag-socialize sa mga tao. So, ngayong lockdown, ano yung naging impact sa'yo nung lockdown na to as an extrovert?
A lot of things. Like, it's hard for me to English or okay lang Tagalog. Ayun.
Anything under the sun.
Arabic.
Pwede din,
Ayun
Arabic.
lang. Mahirap siya for me kasi, yun nga, sabi mo kanina as I'm always into interaction with the people, with humans. But now, hinahanap-hanap siya ng katawan ko. But I'm trying to learn to be an introvert like you.
Wow.
And, paano ba? It helps also, especially in discipline, that not all the time na kailangan talaga may kausap ang tao, may kamit ka. Yun ang isa sa mga namimiss ko. But this lockdown made me realize na I can also be an introvert on the other side. But if I had a choice, syempre I want to be an extrovert. But at the same time, maybe one of the gift that, or one of the strength that I have is the adaptability. So I was able to adapt, not that easy, but I was able to cope it smoothly in a right manner, knowing na I need to do this, not because gusto ko lang or dahil may nagsabi sa akin na nag-utos, hindi. this is a submission also to authority at the same time. And na-exercise din yung self-control mo, yung discipline mo na social distancing, yung ganun. And yun nga, yung paglalabas din sa bahay. Kasi ang mga drivers na naghatid sa akin lagi, sinasabi nila, saan ka na naman pupunta, saan ka na naman ihahatid. But
Yes.
during this pandemic time, talagang bahay lang. And it's unusual for me. Kaya nauwi ako sa bahay kasi lagi ako nagpapahatid anywhere in Al-Ain after duty. And pwede palang mangyari yun na bahay lang. But, I was able to bond with Lizelle, with Jel, with my housemates, with Mike during this pandemic. Kasi nga, may time kami together, especially with Lizelle, na minsan more of sa work lang siya. So, it's a good opportunity also to build relationship more with them. That's all.
Follow-up question natin dun. Di ba, isa dun sa characteristic mo is extrovert ka. How about yung number one mo na sobrang positive mo in all areas, halos siguro lahat ng areas sa life mo na sobrang positive mo. Ano yung naging effect nun ng COVID-19 at ng lockdown doon? Naging positive ka pa din ba in a way?
Yes, I was. That helps a lot. Not just for me, but especially with my co-workers in the company where I work with. Kasi nga, pinagpag-stay kami sa ng pasyente namin. And most of them, at first, resistant. And isa ako sa mga resistant kasi it's not comfortable to stay in the house of the patient. And it's not their home. So there are many things that you need to adjust. And with that positivity strength that I have, I was able to encourage them that this is just a season, that we need to focus on that positive side, na we still have work, na this is just a days na mabilis lang yung araw. And at the same time, I encourage them also na this too shall pass, and God is control of these things, that we just need to submit to authority, and at the same time, we need also to be joyful, to find joy, because it's really hard to find joy, especially in this crisis. But
yes.
I encourage them, my workmate here, to find joy, especially in food. I know that some of us nurses is really one of our weakness is food. So I love cooking. So my task here is to cook, is to prepare them food. And I told them that it's my delight. And they are joyful to really eat the dishes that they want, that we also want to eat, because that's the problem that they raise. We don't want Arabic food. So we made sure that after our duty, we're able to eat. So just like earlier, I told you I was so busy cooking. I just cook our lunch. And later we will eat together. And that's a good thing also. I was able to share Jesus, one of the ladies here. And I was able to minister during the first night here with her. I'm looking forward.
Okay. Okay, Ate Cha.
And yeah, I'm looking forward to follow up her. I know she's a seeker, and I believe that's one of the things that the Lord sent me here, to share His word, to share His love to the people here. Yun lang.
Nakakatuwa naman
ang seryoso.
Oo nga eh. Nakakatuwa yung testimony mo, Ate Cha, na mas naging opportunity pa siya for you, na akala mo parang negative siya in a way kasi nagkaroon tayo ng limitation when it comes to moving. Hindi tayo nakakalabas. Diba? Pero hindi pala siya limitation, kundi alam mo yun, mas na priority natin, na prioritize natin yung mga bagay na mas importante na at saka
True.
hindi din siya in a way na limitation or hindrance to still be a light and a salt. So, question ko nga sana din yun sa'yo, di ba? Na parang in this trying times, na sinasabi yung crisis, paano ka bilang isang Christian na ang calling natin is to really be a light and a salt. Na paano yung great commandment ni Lord na to go and make disciples? Yun nga kasi when the door of the church closed, ibig sabihin ba, Lord, anong ginagawa mo? Anong move mo na to? Paano to sa amin? Pero hindi talaga siya naging hindrance. But alam mo yun, parang you really have that eyes to see kung ano ba yung minumove ni Lord. Not only for the church, but sa'yo mismo as part of the body of Christ. Yun, parang nakaka-amaze lang. For me naman, as you know na sobrang introvert, sabi ko nga, ano ba yung magiging nito? Effect nito sa akin. So, basa lang naman ako nood, tapos basa ulit. Sometimes, mga musta. Ayun. So, alam mo naman, I've been waiting for an answered prayer from the Lord. But right now, ang word niya sa akin is to wait, and it's really hard to wait. But, yun nga, naging advantage din siya sa akin. Hindi naman ibig sabihin na introvert ako na parang I hate people, na ayaw ko makasama yung mga tao. It's not that. I love people. Yun lang medyo, I don't like crowds, gano'n. And may mga time tayo na kailangan nating mag-introverting yung ating, yung term natin na yun. So, for me, hindi naman ako masyadong naapektuhan. Yun lang namimiss ko yung nature. Kaya minsan, pupunta din ako ng grocery, pag para alam mo yun, makita ka ng puno, makita mo ng ilog, o di ba, mga ganon yung natural natin. Kasi din yan, nakaka-refresh din yan nakaka-renew din ng mind natin, nakaka-fresh ng utak natin. Ayun, yun siguro yung isa sa mga ginagawa ko as an introvert na stuck din sa lockdown. Ikaw ba, ano ba yung mga practical, bukod sa pagluluto pa sa mga housemate mo, what are the other things that you do for your housemate at ngayon sa mga kasama mo sa work dyan?
During lockdown?
During lockdown, yes.
Dito kasi, yung work yung isa, tapos yung isa natutulong. So, activity lang talaga namin is during eating time. So, ayun. I believe hindi nila practice na nagpipray before eating. Kasi, alam mo, okay na tayo, ganun. Tapos, mag-pray na lang tayo. Ganun. So, na siya, parang na-share ko din siya na to pray or to say grace to the food before you partake it. So, every time na kumakain kami, tahimik sila. Tapos, alam na nila, nagpo-pause sila, alam nila na kailangan nilang mag-pray. So, it's also an opportunity to pray for them in general. Yeah, it's just general, pero I believe it tagus-tagus sa puso yun. Yung especially, ngayon, di ba? Saturday, Holy Night. Ngayon, Holy Friday kahapon. Yun nga, was able to share na it's because of His blood, because of dying in the cross. Yung mga simple na mga prayer na nakakapag-infuse ka na rin sa kanila ng truth. And I believe matandaan nila yan. Ayun lang. Tapos, yun lang yung activity namin. More of showing the joy of the Lord to them, the love of the Lord na may kasamahan kasi ako dito na parang, alam mo yun, na parang may encounter siya na baka sabihin ng mga kasamahan, baka sisipin niyo, wala akong ginagawa. Sabi ko sa kanya na, hindi na may ibig sabihin na ako, parang may fear siya na sasabihin namin na ako na lang naging nagluluto tapos wala siyang ginagawa. So sabi ko, it's not about that. It's not about the fast, but it's about teamwork that we do in here. Kasi team tayo dito sa bahay ng pasyente. So yun, at the same time, paano ba? Nagiging ano din ako, natututo akong mag-video call.
Isa
I'm
din
not,
yun.
I'm not into this video call. I'm more of call and voice message
Yes,
and
I know
message,
that.
di ba? Di ba, partner? But partner is one of the person also who encouraged me to do video call because we need it. And that, it's true, especially this season of lockdown. We don't have the opportunity to go out and meet people. The only way out is to have this video call, and I enjoy it. I enjoy it so much,
Yes, oo.
even with my
Sobrang,
family. Yeah.
oo yan. Talaga importante na you have to really, alam mo yun, consistent pa din yung communication niyo. At least nga dito na, nagkaroon na din ng free app for video call dyan sa
Yeah.
UAE because dati, di ba, kailangan mo munang
Mm.
bayaran for the whole month.
Totoo.
So, praise
True.
God for
Libre
that.
na.
Sobra
How
yung
about you,
favor.
partner? Back
Mga
to
practical
you.
ways. Practical ways, ganun lang din. So, yung mga kasama ko dito sa bahay, sila auntie, sila
Mm-mm.
uncle, si ate Shell, tsaka yung pamangkin ko isa. Ganun pa din, you have to really be positive sa lahat ng
Yes.
sasabihin mo. Be careful na, alam mo yun, na wag kang mag-speak ng judgment or negativity, but it's always
True.
about yung positive na
Mm.
laging yung trusting in the Lord despite na nararanasan natin tong crisis na to. Kasi
Totoo.
God is not finished with us no?
True.
Itong virus
True.
na to, malulutas to.
Mm-mm.
And
Totoo.
alam mo yun yung dapat nating, yun yung message natin because God is
Totoo.
sovereign and God is, alam mo yun, in control of everything. Kahit nakikita pa natin, lalo dito sa Pilipinas na people are commenting, alam mo yun, madaming mga comment, maraming negativity.
Totoo.
Ngayon, bashing ng mga kung sino-sino. And kailangan natin alam mo yun, step out na maging light pa din in terms of kahit nasa loob ka lang ng bahay. Ngayon,
totoo.
the way you will speak. Siguro yun yung pinakauna na at kailangan yung peace sa heart mo, secure ka kahit pa alam mo yun this time wala pa akong work. Ayan, you have to believe dun sa promise ni Lord sa iyo. And also, isa pa sa mga ginagawa ko din makapag-serve kung kahit sa maliit lang na bagay. Ayan.
Na-observe ko naman. At least may BP dyan.
Ganun bagay. Ayan. Tapos, minsan, nagmalengke din. Ayan. And, in terms naman, syempre, nasa province sila mama ko, kasi ate nasa Australia. Si Jong nandyan sa Dubai. So, nag-video call din kami. Yung lagi kong kausap sila mama, tsaka yung mga pamangkin ko. So, yun din, kailangan consistent din yun. And, sobrang dami nating time, no? Bukod sa, lagi kasi ako nagbabasa ng mga books. So, ngayon, nangangamusta din ako kung sino kinakamusta ko. Siyempre, na ano ko din na maraming nadidepress, maraming lonely ngayon, or alam mo yun, hopeless ba sa ganitong sitwasyon. So, you really have to parang have to initiate na, kamusta ka ba? Kamusta yung family mo? Ganito, ganyan. And mabibigla ka na lang na, alam mo yun, kailangan din talaga nila ng kausap. So, ayun lang yung mga practical ways na mga ginagawa ko ngayon. Kahit na introvert, kailangan mo pa rin, alam mo yun, you care for people. Yes. Ayan yung mga ginagawa natin for the Lord.
Alam mo ba, partner, off topic siya. Pero, parang, hiwalay kami. Sa Cebu si Papa. Yung kapatid ko, nasa province ng Cebu. Tapos ako andito, kasi mama nasa Australia. Tapos, alam mo yun, pinarealize ng Lord sa akin na hindi ka alone in this battle. So, yun. Yun nga, same situation sa'yo na si Jean nga din, may gumagana. May ganun moments like, hindi ka alone in this battle. Maraming mga pamilya na hiwa-hiwalay, mahalaga naman is yung presence ni Lord sa bawat pamilya natin na andun siya, na andito din siya sa atin. Yun. Kaya medyo nabawasan naman yung lungkot ko nun kasi sabi ko, hiwa-hiwalay naman kami, Lord. Hindi naman kami, hindi kami, wala. Parang hindi siya buo.
Oo, kasi kung iisipin mo, 'di ba? Mostly yung bawat family, yes, nag-lockdown pero sama-sama sila sa isang bahay. No, pero for us iba naman yung sitwasyon.
Totoo.
Magkakalayo pa din. Ano yung mga realization mo dito sa COVID-19 na nangyari?
Naalala mo yung IG post mo?
Saan?
Yun
Kailan?
yun. Kanina, na walang any power, walang any yaman ang pwedeng makasolve or greater sa mundong to, kundi si Lord lang talaga. Na-share ko din yun sa kasamahan ko dito nung the other day or 2 days ago. Nasabi ko, si Lord lang ang makakasolve dito. Hindi natin alam kung paano, pero walang kayang yaman ang ang tawag dito, ang makakapantay or makakasolve sa sa situation natin. And it's a wake-up call for all of us na we have the Lord. Na si Lord lang din na talaga ang makakapag-solve nito. And yun nga, balik pa rin tayo kay Lord kasi may ibang tao talaga, di ba, they don't believe in Christ. But I believe sa nangyaring to, they would know, they would realize na, ay, oo nga, no? Di ba? Especially yung mga hindi pa na-save, yung mga believers. And talaga, saan ko ba nakita yun? Si Pastor Jeff, yung mga pamilya nga doon yung hindi madasalin na daw ngayon, yung ganun.
Oo,
Na may mga realization bawat isa. But yun nga, isa na yun na si Lord lang ang makakasolve nito. And tawag dito, yung protection din niya sa atin, sobrang nag-uumapaw. Sobra.
yes.
Mararamdaman mo talaga amidst crisis. Pero mas nangibabaw yung love niya, yung protection niya sa atin. Hindi naman niya tayo pinababayaan. Even our harvest also, hindi pinababayaan.
Oo. Yung last question ko, ay hindi question, yung ang tawag dito, ano yung last message mo sa mga makikinig sa'yo? Wow! Daming props.
Partner? Ano ba to? Hindi ako handa dito.
Oo,
Sige.
yung message mo lang. Yung message mo sa mga nakikinig.
Sige, I just want you to be encouraged, even if hindi ka encourage yung panahon ngayon, na continue to trust and believe that the Lord is in control, that He is working. Alam mo yung kanta na Waymaker, even if I don't see it, you're working. Even I don't feel it that you're working. You never stop working. It's very true sa nangyayari ngayon. Hindi kasi natin nakakita in our natural eye, but supernaturally, He is working also. And naniniwala ako na matatapos din to. And this is a victorious battle. Yes. This is a victorious battle. So yun lang, have that peace sa heart natin. Be still and know that He is God. Being still is having that peace in the Lord and having that joy amidst of everything na nangyayari sa buhay natin. Ayun lang, continue to pray and yun nga, pangungumusta sa bawat isa kasi kailangan natin yun. And be a salt and a light sa bawat paligid natin. Continue to have that joy sa puso natin amidst of. Yun lang.
Yes, thank you, partner, sa mensahe mo. Yun nga, we have to really acknowledge the situation na hindi naman natin nilelesen yung nangyayari kasi this is really happening. But also, sabi nga, 'di ba, what is inside of us is greater than yung
Yes.
kung ano yung nasa mundo. So, we have to acknowledge the problem, but we have also to acknowledge that God is bigger than our problems.
Yes.
Yun yung pinaka-importante. At mas mag-trust tayo doon kasi sovereign God siya. Ayun lang. Salamat,
Ayun
partner.
lang.
Yan.